stature.
Women want to create a player. Like, y'all want me to have street smarts like Young Jeezy. You want me to have books written by age 18.
Yeah.
I need to be a 5-star culinary chef. I got to know how to clean the bathroom every
Pastor.
weekend.
Bob the Builder.
I have to know how to strip down walls.
You got to be Magic Mike in the bedroom.
I gotta be Magic Mike. I gotta be all these creative player ass niggas, but I just can't be me.
But you know what I learned?
Don't I have value?
No,
Do I have to be a neighborhood crip to be like
Yo,
in your vicinity?
but you know what I learned? What I learned throughout all of this experience is I was
best
saying,
teacher.
I was saying before is I always tell people I said I stopped lying in like 2018.
I remember you said this.
We stopped lying around the same time. Bitch called me. I said, all right, look, bitch. We stopped lying. Look, nigga, we right there, nigga. I'm Richard. I stopped lying when I turned 21.
Hey yo, so you started earlier. You feel me? I was probably like 26, 25. I mean 27 around that point. But the reason why I say that is I stopped lying because I realized like if I just told the truth to a woman or a male or whoever the situation is, life is just so much easier. And in that aspect, just telling the truth, like honestly, like, if you just tell the truth,
nigga, the truth gave me ass whoopings. You know how your parents be like, yo, tell the truth, you ain't gonna get your ass beat. Told the truth.
When you and your
ass whooping was crazy. But when you lied and you covered your lie crazy, they ain't never find out. When they did find out,
but
you ain't never get the ass
but
whooping.
they knew you was lying though.
Yeah,
They knew.
the lie was so heavy.
They had to respect it.
Like, oh, this nigga came up with some brilliant shit.
I respect the way he coming. Hey, yeah.
You know what?
But women,
your parents was like, you know what? He probably did leave the steak outside the freezer.
Hey,
Yeah.
I just didn't see it.
Look, your mom questioning
It
the
just
dad.
didn't thaw. Wow. It didn't thaw out. He's right.
Yo,
facts, bro. But
that's
it's crazy you say that, bro. I really stopped lying when this bitch caught me doing some shit.
Hit the heat.
And I just had to put my hands up, bro.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, all right,
I'm done.
you got me.
Oh, I thought man, she was swinging on you.
Oh no.
No. We don't put our hands on women.
No. He saying hands up like I'm good. But you got it. You got the juice, shorty.
We had to put our hands
like you got the juice, shorty. But yeah, like I said, no, we definitely back with another episode of the FFT podcast, man. You got your host, Cool Dex, Smoothie Dex, Driver Dex, International Dex, Roller Dex, Rapping Dex, Cooking Dex,
Central Jersey Dex.
Oh yeah. Central Jersey Dex is my new one, and Central Jersey Dex and West Jersey Dex.
West Jersey.
I mean, I'll go back to the Meet Me at My Standards episode. We was in the heat of the moment, and she was like, "Yeah, Central Jersey kind of go over to like Red Bank, kind of shore, or whatever." And I was like, "Yeah, that's West Jersey, bro."
She said, "Yeah, wait, what?"
And the reason why I said that, yo, because the sign out there off of like Yarville, Hamilton says like head west. You feel me, Tori? But it sounds funny saying yo West Jersey, so that's where it came from. Yo, but yeah, now like I say, we back with another episode, man. Also, you know how I do every episode as well, man. Rest in power to my boy Ravi, man. Ravi C. Adams, man. He was a good dude, man. Good energy. Music was heavy out here in the not even in the streets, just the world. Like he impacted from literally East Coast to West Coast,
and Costa Rica.
Yeah, and international. So international Ravi.
International Ravi.
You can have that title, But yeah, like I said, his episode was Lineage. I believe that's episode 13. So go back and listen to that. That as well. That was a heavy and definitely impactful episode as well. And like I said, I always say shout out to Wavy Reed, it's his brother, and shout out Miss Tammy as well. Y'all always with us. And also. I really want. I don't know who got the rights for this song, but this is one song he got called Confessions. It's Confessions, Ravi.
Oh,
but I don't know who like did the. He did the pass on them, but I don't know who did the Confessions ones. But I want to get that one out there because that song right there, I'm gonna sneak it on one of these platforms. Hopefully nobody come crazy for it. But yeah, like I said, rest in power to my boy Ravi as well. And also real quick, how I do is a shout out to Show Discipline magazine, the Atlanta-based hip hop magazine for indie artists, major artists as well. They got good articles, writers over there. Like I said, hit the links in their bios. The stories is always popping. They always getting post every day, new article every day. Shoot, every time I go in there, it's a new post. They definitely getting a big look as well. So shout out to Show Discipline magazine. Like I said, the relationship with us started in end of 2020, and we've been rocking strong ever since though. So like I said, salute to Show Discipline magazine. But also X back in the building.
X Van Glory.
Nah.
Shout out to Zay. He probably writing a book with J.K. Rowling or something. Right now. You know? I gotta get you back for that one.
Hey, yo.
But nah, it's good to be back, bro.
Yeah, nah. You been going to quite like a what, 6?
Probably like 6 weeks. Yeah, man. Messed up my back trying to overextend myself. Just had to just take a quick break to reset and just get back everything in order and reprioritize. Not even just with health, just like everything else, just life, mental, money, everything. But nah, man, it was good seeing y'all the past couple weeks, even leading up to the new year. But I'm glad we back.
Yeah, and like I said, once again, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, leave those reviews at the bottom because that helps the page get on the main platform, so you don't got to go search for it. It's already on the search page as well. Leave reviews, and once again, shout out to the first time listeners and the ghost followers. Y'all are appreciated,
especially the ghost followers,
because I know y'all there. And once again, shout out to the people that's seeing us in public and giving us a praise as well. I salute that as well, because once again, these are the people that aren't liking, aren't sharing, aren't doing whatever. But when I see them in actually public and they're saying, "Hey, look, man, I appreciate what you're doing. I shout out to what you're doing. I appreciate it. This is what I do it for." When I see that one person, when they come up to me and say, "Hey, look, I like what you're doing. That's good." So once again, salute to all those people as well. But yeah, so like I said, X, man, we got a special guest in the building. You know how I like to do.
Yeah, man, introduce
the
my
intro,
boy.
please.
Yo, this is one of my mans from like fall 15. One of the first few like solid people I met at Rowan University, my alma mater. Al has been heavily on just being, I won't even say in the scene or on the scene, but just he follows the culture, he follows the people, and just he's a genuine person. It's not too many people, when you cross paths, especially in college, you meet a handful of people, but certain people, you try to stay in touch with, you try to, always tap in to see what they got going on. And regardless whether it's on a humanitarian tip, when it comes on the journalism tip, or just, getting fly and getting money and making an impact within yourselves and your circle and your family, Al has always been one of those dudes I always try to reach out and just always keep a rapport with. So without further ado, the homie Al, Haitian Jay-Z in the building. You feel me?
That's really my Twitter name too.
For real?
God. Yeah.
And I'm just wearing this mask from my mom.
Yeah.
Everybody wear your mask.
The Haitian Jay-Z, yes sir.
Oh, my mic all going crazy. But yeah, like I said, so this show is based off first time experiences. So I listened to you off mic, before we got onto the episode. So I already kind of know the direction I want to go in, because this things you were talking about, I'm like, yo, it took a lot of strength and willpower to do what you did. And not a lot of people have that mindset to do that. So like I said, let's start from the beginning. You said you came to America in what year?
2002.
What was that like?
September 1st, 2002.
Give us the long-winded version of when you came here. What was it like from your point of view? How school, living, language, just the whole thing.
All right, so I came here September 1st, 2002. I was 5 years old. So that tell you but you young though, so you don't know what's going on until you land. It's just, look, we get on the plane.
So what did you hear about America before you got here?
Or did you even know?
Not really much, because when you a young kid in Haiti and you growing up, because I'm not from the capital. Like, everybody be like, yo, I'm from Port-au-Prince, I'm from this. No, everybody's not from the capital.
So the capital is Port-au-Prince?
Yeah, that's the capital. Everybody's not from the capital or the surrounding cities around the capital. I'm from northwest side of Haiti, you know how you could, how in.
So you're on the cusp.
I'm on the cusp, next to the water. Like my grandmother's house sits on the beach, but it's not a beach. You know what I'm saying? That's
it's like a ruins.
We live in the slums. Like, niggas take showers in rivers. The same river you shower, you wash your clothes in.
Yeah, damn.
So that's the type of memories that I still have. But I'm 5. So thank God that when I was 4 years old, I seen a lot and I have a lot of insight on what was going on. But I didn't know my dad, right? So my mom. Shout out to my mom, bro. Like, she one of them people. that if she had a kid, the kid gonna be able to be raised around both parents. So my dad went to America, probably like in the 90s or whatever, but I was born in 97. So he was dealing with my mom. She got pregnant. She had me, boom bop. But he was in America. He left. He got the paperwork right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not easy.
That process is crazy.
I was about to say that's not an easy process.
It was easier, but matter of fact, it was easier before 9/11.
Yeah. Afterwards,
so if your process started before 9/11, you were straight. But after 9/11, boy,
we vetting everything.
Boy, crazy. And this is back when at airports in Haiti, you used to walk up the steps to get on a plane and go. So one day we just packed up. She's like, yo, you about to go to America. We going to America and we about to go live with your dad. I didn't know my dad was my dad. I thought my dad was my uncle. No bullshit.
Damn.
Because like when you're growing up in a certain household that don't have love or affection, if you never see your parents kiss or hug,
it was normalized.
You're not thinking that he's really your father. She probably just saying that just to have me here, right? So we came to America. We lived in a basement. No bigger than this, no bullshit.
Yeah, really.
We lived in somebody else's basement in Halstead in East Orange.
That's in Jersey
it's in Jersey. We had a big ass flashlight.
North Jersey.
Our flashlight was our light. So like,
what?
Yeah, cause the basement had electric. You know how there's people that have like the duplexes or like the suplex homes, and it's that basement part. They wasn't keeping up with down here and shit. My dad didn't
So it was
care.
like a stowaway room.
Yeah, so my dad never got himself right and together enough to get us somewhere where we come into America. We got somewhere to live.
Right.
So I'm in America, 5 years old, but I'm culturally things are different. Now it's going from being able to be around so many family, cause when you from a village town. Or like how we call it, small places. That's how we call them, small places like that. Family is everything. Like your family raised you, aunties, uncles, neighbors, whoever. That's how you raised.
So you grew up with those family principles and morals.
Right. Now it's only me, dad, mom. Mind you, my older sister didn't come here till maybe 2 years after me because her paperwork wasn't done. Right. So I'm in America. I don't speak no English, bro. The funniest part was being in America and people talking to you and you can't respond.
That's
you don't know what the fuck they saying, bro.
It's the worst feeling ever.
Like these niggas talking some foreign shit. now
and we looking at you like, yo, he don't understand us. This foreign guy. It's the same thing.
Now it's crazy because when Spanish niggas be talking to me, I be like, what the fuck you talking about? But I understand what you saying, bro. I do, cause we here with it.
Yeah, it's a different level.
Me?
It's a different level. You But that's what I'm saying. Like I can't tell that you spoke another language because you speak so well. Like,
I'm fluent in Creole, and I speak French.
That's what I'm saying. But I can't tell because your English.
People always say that.
It's so
bro.
well. I wouldn't have knew that you came in 2000.
2002, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
and this is where hip hop come in, bro. Hip hop is crazy influence, my nigga.
We were saying. But you know what it is? That's what they say. Music brings.
It's the most understood language, bro. It is.
So
it really is.
music for you was helped you.
So that was your speech class.
Yeah, cause I have a speech impediment. You can't tell now, but I stutter.
You can't tell.
Yeah, I stutter. I stuttered so bad. My dad stuttered. My dad stutter is still bad because he never got those toolages and resources to get his shit better. But I went to school. I had a teacher that was like, "Yo, this boy's smart, but he can't get it. He can't get his words out. He can't express himself." But I was always good with writing. I could put my stories together or my responses. She like, but he can't speak, so she made sure that she got the school to give me a speech therapist. Cause back in the day, they ain't had that shit.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember we came up in schools that had speech therapy.
Yeah, so it's like now they was able to give that, and then I was able to be blessed with that. So then I was able to learn and speak. But I was in ESL. I still got my ESL friends. The boy Jim we was arguing with on Twitter. He's from my ESL class. We was came to America at the same time.
He from Haiti too?
Yeah, she was born in Haiti. So I still got my ESL friends that we still cool to this day because niggas went through the same struggle together. You never gonna forget that.
That was your little village right there.
Yeah, and nigga, 4th Avenue Elementary School, man, the best elementary school all time. I hold that shit to the heart. So I'm in that joint, but my English is growing faster than my peers. Like my sister still got her accent. As if she's still from Haiti. Hell, y'all call her right now. She gonna sound crazy. But but that's cause music, bro. Like I was telling X, 50 Cent first album came out in 03. So I'm listening to 50. Jay-Z still big. Like I tell everybody all the time, Jay-Z taught me how to speak English, right? Because when you don't know the culture and you trying to find it or get to know a lot about it, you only going off what's popular in front of you. The best artist was still Hove. The newest artist was 50 Cent. So I'm listening to these niggas, right? So that's teaching me English. That's teaching me words and verbiage. But you learning the bad shit first. Curse words and all that shit. You can get that shit out the way.
Fuck, shit, piss, dick, pussy, all that.
Because that shit don't mean nothing. But then when you got to learn to put together a structured sentence and all of that, it was hard. But wanting to always know, I was like always trying to read stuff. And my mom was a school teacher in Haiti, so my mother was already equipped.
Oh yeah, so she already.
Her English wasn't good, but she was a fast learner, so she was able to get a job and all of that. But I learned to speak English for real. I'm 6 years old. My mom was working at Marshall's in a soup kitchen in East Orange on Carlton. If y'all don't know these streets,
I know what Carlton.
You know what I'm
I was
saying?
about to say we got a lot of New Jersey
Carlton.
listeners. They know what
on Carlton.
Because we from
Carlton
Central
and
Jersey.
William. On Carlton and William. So it was these old heads, man. They used to sit me down every day and teach me English. I'm talking like old head homeless dudes, because it's a soup kitchen, so that's where that's where that shit is. So they was giving me like all types of game. They was giving me music to listen to, and they was tooling me to be a better young man. So at this time, my mom is sick. So really, I only spent with my mom from when I was 5 to 8 years old.
Really?
So like that's how my mom was only in America for 3 years. But in that 3 years, like she made sure I was a citizen. I'm still on the same Medicaid card. That shit in my wallet. You know what I'm saying? So she was always a forward thinker, because that's how she was like, yo, he gonna go live with his dad. I'm gonna make sure he get this and make sure he get that.
She did her part.
You know, she did her part. But I only lived with my dad for 1 year. We went right to Florida, because that's where the family at.
So
all the Haitians in Florida.
So you came right from Haiti to Jersey, then you went to Florida. So what was it like in Florida, that transition?
I was in Florida.
And what age was you when you went to Florida?
I was 6.5, about to be 7.
Okay. So you starting to not understand the world, but you seeing things. You remember. You can remember.
Now I
That's
speak
fast
English,
though.
yeah.
But that's fast, bro. You just went from Haiti to Jersey
to Florida
in like 390 days.
What part of Florida?
I was in Miramar, Florida, Broward County. Well, I was in Miami first. Then we went to Broward.
Isn't that near Carroll City?
Carroll, yeah. But look, Carroll City is Miami Gardens.
I didn't know that.
And that's where the stadium is at.
Yeah.
And it's crazy.
That shit in the hood, Miami.
It's crazy how shit come full circle, because my sister lived 5 minutes from the stadium. I remember it was rolling loud. If I sat on my sister's roof for her condos, I could watch the show. Like, no bullshit.
Fire.
Like on Pine Brook Road, Rolling Loud was over the way around by the stadium.
Biscayne Bay. Yeah, I know that's right.
No, it's not even in Biscayne Bay's in Miami.
So you're in Florida.
Yeah, I'm in
thinking
Broward.
of the city. My fault.
Yeah, Miami is its own entity. I always say that. That's its own place.
Yeah, how people kind of get like Atlanta, Georgia, and all this.
Yeah, that's its own
that
place.
Yeah.
Then you go outside of Miami, like Broward is maybe like a 10, 15-minute ride over the way. Like you got towns like Miramar, Davie, you got Plantation, all of that shit is in Broward going up.
So Broward is the county, kind of like Mercer County.
Broward is a county,
and then
Dade is a county.
Okay.
Like Gloucester County and Camden County.
Okay. And then all these cities are within.
Yeah,
like you and
it's
Trenton,
within. Facts.
Plainsboro, Swedesboro. All
that's how that should go.
Oh, okay, I get you.
So we in Miramar, and it's crazy because I be telling my friends all the time, bro. Like I knew who JT and Young Miami was when I was a kid.
Cause they was in
6th grade. I was in elementary school. I was in 2nd grade. JT was in 6th grade.
You went to school? You went to school or you knew them?
We didn't go to school, but they had that DARE program, the DARE John. Everybody had to take that program.
The DARE program. Hey, all the young kids out there.
You feel me?
The DARE program. Hey, yo, real quick.
We failed DARE.
What DARE stand for?
Drug Abuse Resistance Education.
Yeah.
Do I get a prize?
Yeah.
Do I get a backwood?
Hey, yo, meanwhile, look
I want a backwood.
You feel me?
I want a Russian cream.
But everybody was in that joint. So then, like, and also like the middle schoolers was mentoring the young niggas, and the high schoolers, and then it was the street. I never forget it, like, cause my older cousin is 17. I'm now 8, right? So I'm there for like a year and a half now. I'm 8. We can't relate to each other. He barely know me. I just moved into his crib.
He outside.
Right, he outside having fun, enjoying his little 17-year-old youth.
Here you go.
He see you at night when you sleep.
Like Gino, hold on. Gino Smith played high school football at the high school that my cousin went to.
Damn.
You feel me?
What high school was that?
Miramar High School.
Okay. Damn.
Right, and then Antonio Brown.
You sold me a honey bun.
And we used to see Antonio Brown in Liberty City on 183rd at the Checkers that Rick Ross now owns.
You know what's crazy? His dad was really out there
dad was
too,
tough.
and he played arena
His dad
football
was
out
tough.
there too. You right? Damn.
So it's like when I was growing up in that area, like I learned a lot. Like even my slang now, I still say like little shorty shit or like youngsters. I still use like words that they use or like.
You a jit.
I was saying when the first time you heard the term jit. That's a big Florida.
I heard
Florida
jit.
thing. You know how the Florida boys do.
I heard jit through Trick Daddy because Pork and Bean Projects is not too far from.
And where's Porky Bean Projects? That's in
Liberty City.
Liberty City.
But Liberty City and Miami Gardens is separated by like 4 or 5 blocks. It ain't separated.
You know what's
by
crazy?
nothing
So
for real.
you probably used to hear DJ Khaled on the radio.
Nigga, I just told him.
When he used to be DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled's little cousin used to live in Miramar next door to my uncle's
say
house.
that. You did say
And we went to the same elementary school, Sunshine Elementary School, nigga. I went to go see Michael Vick play when I was 8 years old. I was happy as shit. You know when they used to take kids to games for having good grades and shit like that? Yeah.
Yo,
that shit used to be crazy.
But you hear what he said? When you had good grades, they took you somewhere
to play, yeah.
You hear that? You hear the rewards that they had. So do you feel like those things kind of helped you
be more inclined, especially coming from like a third world country?
Nah, it kind of fucked me up.
Really?
Yeah, cause look. So remember, I was telling you, I only spent. Cause my mother was in the hospital, so she passed. And when she went back to Haiti, she passed. I'm 8 years old. I'm in a house now with my uncle, his wife, his son. And I got my own room. I'm 8. His son can't talk to me, lead me, give me no guidance, be my big bro or nothing, because he got his own life.
Yeah.
Auntie Sarah work at the hospital at night. She come home, she going to sleep. Fuck what Al doing. He's a taxi driver. All the Haitians drive taxis in fucking Florida. Now the nigga do Uber and Lyft and shit like that. Shit was an upgrade.
Nah, he balling.
You feel me?
Hey, he got his own car.
He went from the G League to the
know what I'm
NBA.
So shit was going. So now I'm raising myself. And mind you, my dad not calling. He ain't sending no money.
Damn.
Cause that's the type of nigga he was. So I'm 8 years old raising myself, but I'm culturally ingraining myself and learning things like I learned to hustle and do certain stuff just out of that. Like I'm sitting in my man's crib, his uncle, even my sister, like she say her biggest mistake was not having that relationship with dad, to where when she was looking for love, she fell into the wrong type of love. Like, you feel me? Fuck with a nigga that was older that sold drugs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we saw.
That's
in
real.
Florida, that's how it is, bro.
The influence over there probably way different.
And that's what happened with a lot of guys. Kind of go back to the beginning. We were saying with the dude Kev Samuels, what he was saying, like a lot of when he asked these women, like, hey, look, are your parents around? Like, what's your relationship with your mom and dad? That'll tell you a lot about a man or a woman, not just not just a woman as well. You feel me? That's key. But keep expounding, because I'm loving this build up. Like, I'm here with you. I'm feel like I'm in Florida.
Yeah, you. All right, so put that in.
You feel me? Like,
I just saw Antonio Brown.
I'm seeing it's really palm trees out there.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Like, so we on Palm Brook Road. Is like a main road in Miramar, and it extends all the way up to Davie and all of that shit, right? So. And it's this overpass that take you to the hospital and the other shit that's around or whatever. I used to walk that shit to school and everything. And then I used to be bad. Like, I got scars on my hands and I got scars right here still from fighting all the time. Like, I'm the new kid on the block. And them niggas in Florida, they really, and they fast, boy.
So like, I was gonna say, was it fighting because you was the new kid, or was it some anger and
fighting because I was a new kid and I was frustrated because of how shit was going?
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Nigga, we moved here for this.
Yeah, right. I was good over where I was at.
I wasn't good, but I had friends at least. I was like, my cousins lived around the corner.
It was that village.
It was still family that we knew. Like my auntie Agnes, who I loved here and there, that raised me for real. So we was there, and then we moved here, and this shit crazy. All white teachers, and I ain't never had white teachers till I was in school in Florida. At 4th Ave, my principal was a black woman. Shout out to Miss Vincent. She still talks to me to this day. All my teachers was black. We only had one white person. That was Miss Smith. She taught computer science. We ain't heard nothing she was talking about.
So when you come back to Jersey?
I came back to Jersey.
How long? Wait, go back. I'm sorry, I'm rushing this.
I'm in Florida for 2.5 years.
And you witnessed Hurricane Katrina out there.
Hurricane Katrina happened in August.
Katrina, yeah.
Their program got football.
What year? Hurricane?
2005.
Yeah, 05.
Okay.
Like summer, fallish 05.
So we still in middle school.
Yeah,
you probably elementary school.
I'm in the third grade.
Oh, yeah.
We were in 7th.
Yeah.
We just got to 7th.
Yep.
And I'm in the third grade. So August 24th, the hurricane didn't hit to New Orleans till the 25th or some shit like that. The shit came through Miami and shit first, and then it went through the Gulf and all of that. But my uncle got a pool in his backyard. Haitians believe when anything you see a cycle in the street, even when it's leaves that's doing a little cycle shit.
Yeah, I see that
something
all the time.
demonic and shit going on.
How they hear me cool there, all
so
that
the
stuff,
wind blowing, his shit start doing that. So he like, yo, everybody stay in the house. And in Florida, all the houses is one floor layer cribs,
like the ranch style.
Yeah, ain't no basement. So you gotta. So everybody just got to their rooms, locked the door, put borders on the windows, all that. We knew the shit was coming. So experiencing Hurricane Katrina, like going outside after all the winds blew by and it went off to where it went off to, you go outside, bro. Mind you, niggas is already poor. You know what I'm saying?
Fat.
Mm-hmm. So now we in a hurricane crisis. No school, no electricity.
Damn.
Bare minimal food.
No water.
Pre-internet.
And then mind you, he's a taxi driver. My uncle Justin is a taxi driver.
And y'all at work.
His income is good because the Haitian community there, they know people.
Right, it's a village within that.
Taxi man, you know what I'm saying? He got his business. But she, for her job, she can't even get to work because the roads is so bad, like trees on the roads, all that shit going on. You know, Katrina taught me one thing for real, like that shit taught me patience. Cause in that time, you just want to be so antsy to do everything, but you're not sitting there to realize, like, bro, like, yo, sit down, relax. But I'm 8 years old and I'm learning and I'm getting lessons of a grown man at 8. So, you know,
forced to grow up quick.
But it was forcing me to grow up quick living in Florida anyway, because I was walking to school by myself, coming back to school by myself, microwaving food, doing my own homework.
Just fending for
you know
yourself.
What I'm saying? My like, it's crazy because my uncle used to always give me a little $5, $10, $15. That's how I learned how to buy sneakers. What? Remember, shoes was $50, $75. Starberries, you know, shit like that.
You only
back then.
At one point, you only need like 3 pairs of sneakers, bro. And a pair of Timbs.
To get by. Couple
white pair,
joints.
black pair, maybe a pair of Iversons or J's, and you good. Or some G Unit sneakers.
I had a lot of sneakers, bro. And then I learned how to play dice when I was in Florida. We used to play dice.
Ooh, the dice.
Ooh. We in third grade playing dice, bro.
How you learn how to do that?
We in third grade playing dice.
Wait. My boy just said he in third grade. Bro, I was in third grade playing fucking thumbs up or fucking was it 7 in Heaven or them little games? You feel me?
Now, 7-Eleven.
We did that too. We did that too. Like we play sports all year round in Florida, but like when you go to Liberty City and you playing with those kids, and then you go to Overtown, you playing with those kids. And you
them kids really that fast?
Nigga, boy. And I'm fast. Like I ran track and all. I'm fast. Them niggas in Florida, boy, them boys.
Oh no, it's a different breed down there. They live sports in Florida.
Niggas run.
Like they live sports.
We used to have races all the time, like at the basketball court. Sunshine Elementary School was like the biggest elementary school I ever seen in my life. Like the shit was like a campus.
The big high schools.
It's like a campus for elementary. Like we used to get walked to the cafeteria. Like the cafeteria had a pathway. We used to get